All right, guys, the little red dot says we're live. It actually said we were live when I started the countdown, but sometimes the audio doesn't pick up, so I wanted to make sure that it was live. Guys, how are you doing this week? Are you ready for this month's market update on Oklahoma City, Edmond, Guthrie, and Yukon? You guys ready for that? Whether you're a seller or a buyer, you're going to enjoy this information. It's straight from the MLS, guys. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Put any of your comments, put any of your questions in the comments below, and then let me toss this in the comments real quick. Of course, if you want to take a look at any specific city, my website right there has access to everything throughout almost the whole state of Oklahoma. Throughout almost the whole state of Oklahoma, you can access almost every single property that's available. Pretty cool, right? Thumbs up. I know it's right. And of course, for all your real estate needs, my team and I, we're absolutely here to help you with all your real estate needs, whether you're selling, investing, or buying in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City metro area, Edmond, Guthrie, Yukon, etc., etc. We're here to help. Let's get in today's video right now. All right, so check it out, Oklahoma City, and let's just switch it over to single family properties in Oklahoma City because that's what the report's over. And then we're going to leave the bedrooms alone. Okay, perfect. Let's take a look at the data. So look at it, comparing Oklahoma City, Edmond, Guthrie, and Yukon, guys. Oklahoma City had a, let's switch this over, not monthly. Let's switch it over to a 12-month rolling average. 12-month rolling average. That way you get to look at last year compared to this year. Oklahoma City, for the month of June, which is May stats, don't forget, June is May stats. See that right there on the video? See it? Look at $233,000 on the median. $233,000 on the median, guys. And Edmond saw $360,000 on the median. Guthrie, $270,000 on the median. And Yukon, it was $270,000 on the median. I'm going to shrink this just a little bit so I can get more information on the screen for you. If you guys can't see that good, let me know and I'll raise it back up. So any questions on the median sales price? Any questions whatsoever? Okay, now if you're a seller or a buyer, the next thing we're going to want to pay attention to is days on market. Days on market. When we're talking median days on market, as you can see from when the Fed started raising rates back in February, back in January of 2021, when they started raising rates, the days on market started increasing because houses started becoming more expensive on the monthly cost. So if something costs more every month, the buyer that was pre-approved that first month, that house is now more expensive that next month. So days on market, they've been rising. Oklahoma City sees a median days on market of only 11 days. Edmond, 14 days. Guthrie, 28 days. And Yukon, 19 days. Guys, in the scheme of things, before everything was shut down, before the lockdown and all that stuff, we had a median days on market around 60. We still have low days on market. If you price your home right, you price the home right, it's going to sell pretty quickly. You can see that from these numbers. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if that's helpful. Thumbs up if that makes sense. All right, let's move on to the next one. When you're looking at buying or selling a home, okay, you want to know how many showings till it goes pending. So you already know the days on market. So if you're selling a home and the house has been on the market longer than 11 days, probably need a price drop. If you're a buyer out looking for homes to buy or an investor out for looking for homes to buy, if a home that you really want is available, you can see the numbers right here. You've got to see that house ASAP within this time period to be able to capture that product. Now, secondly, shows to pending. Super helpful for buyers and sellers. I'm giving you guys all the good info. I give you guys all the good info so you can make logical decisions. Whether you're selling or buying, the showings to pending matter because if you are selling and you've had 9 showings or 10 showings and no offer, price drop. If you're a buyer getting ready to buy a home and the house has been on the market, say close to that 11 days in Oklahoma City, but the agent tells my team and I that it's only been shown 5 times, the likelihood of that house still being there for when you want to see it, you've got a likelihood, you've got a probability. Does that make sense on what shows to pending mean? Thumbs up if that makes sense and you understand what I'm saying when it comes to shows to pending. So Guthrie shows to pending are down. Yukon shows to pending are down. Edmond shows to pending are down. And Oklahoma shows to pending are normal. Oklahoma City, 9. Edmond, 9. Guthrie, 6. And Yukon is at 7. Yukon's at 7. That all makes sense? All right, perfect. Now, list price to sales price, percent of list price sold. Guys, the good houses, they're selling for the asking price. They're selling for the asking price. So I don't care what you're watching on the news. I don't care what you're watching on other channels. If the house is priced right, that's the key. If the house is priced right, because this percent of list price to sales price goes off the price that the house was set at market. So even if it was overpriced, but then adjusted and it sold for that price, that is still 100%. Okay. It doesn't take into account that it adjusted down, not on this data. Does that make sense what I'm talking about? So 100% across the board, year over year, it's the same. And look, it's been the same all the way back to January 2021. The good houses sell for what they're asking. The good houses sell for what they're asking. Now, I meant to go ahead and show you guys too, when we're looking at all these places on this market valuation report, guys, remember Edmond is north of Oklahoma City. But guys, it's such an easy commute down Broadway Extension, such an easy commute down I-35 to get to Oklahoma City. Where we're talking about Guthrie, it's just a little bit further north of Oklahoma City. So when you're talking about going from southern Guthrie down to middle Oklahoma City, you're talking about a 35-minute drive. But from Edmond to Oklahoma City, guys, that could be 15 minutes to only 20 minutes, depending on where you're at, depending on where you're moving in the market. Wherever you're living in Edmond, going to Oklahoma City. When you're talking about Yukon, Oklahoma, guys, it's just to the west of Oklahoma City. You could literally be in Oklahoma City in 15, 20 minutes. Right in the middle of downtown, depending on where you live in Yukon, you could literally be there in about 15 to 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. So I showed you Edmond, I showed you Yukon, and I showed you Guthrie. The other city that we went over on today's valuation report, of course, is Oklahoma City, guys, and it's massive. Look at it. Look at how massive it is. Touches 4 counties. Touches 4 counties, guys. It's huge. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's market valuation video. And guys, if you did, give the video a thumbs up. Share it with anyone who's thinking about moving within Oklahoma or moving to Oklahoma with you. Okay, let them get this knowledge too. Let's book a time to talk to my teammates and I. That way we can go in depth on exactly what you're looking for, the buying process as a whole, the 8 steps of the buying process as a whole, and then the 3 different types of financing that could be available for you when you're buying a home. Because guys, in Oklahoma, in Oklahoma City, in certain parts of the Oklahoma City metro, guys, we got rural home loans. If you qualify for a rural home loan, guys, that could be 0 down. If you're a veteran, that's 0 down, depending on your qualifications. But we've got lots and lots of options for you when it comes to financing here in the Oklahoma City metro area, regardless if you're buying in Guthrie, Edmond, Yukon, or Oklahoma City itself. My team and I are absolutely here to help you with all your real estate needs. Josh Barnett, XP Realty, been in the business over 17 years. We've helped over 1,600 people buy and sell their houses, and we'd love to earn your business and help you too. See you guys on the next one. Oh, and these 2 videos popping up right there. Those are 2 videos that the algorithm think you might be interested in watching too. Don't forget about those 2 videos. All right, guys. See ya.